You know, I wasn't always like this, but when I took my first step into the virtual reality, I destroyed a bridge that I can never rebuild.
Never rebuild.
6:30 a.m. While his roommates slowly wake up, leaving the land of dreams, Mirko hasn't slept for 14 hours and is already living his own definition of a dream. Gaming.
God damn it! What, man? Hey bro, wanna have some coffee and eat breakfast with us? Don't you wanna make a break? Come on!
Oh sure bro, I'm fighting war criminals here. But hey, let me take a break for something important like eating. Tell me Simon, does crime make a pause to eat? It does not, okay? It does not! Now get out of here if you don't want to be next on my list!
This is Mirko, a normal young man like thousand others, or at least he was until he came in contact with violent video games. His fate is not the exception. A representative survey conducted in 2014 showed that 43% of the teenagers played especially violent video games in their free time. We can only imagine how many of them are going to be future killers.
Now, would I describe myself as aggressive? Well, you're about to find out if you continue to ask such stupid questions.
Oh, sorry. Well, studies have shown that.
Now, let me interrupt you right there. Yes, I play violent video games, and I know what so-called studies have found out. For example, the so-called desensitization theory. Humans normally show a negative psychological and physiological response to observing violence, and frequent exposure to violence will reduce this reaction. Well, here's an interesting fact to think about. Screw science. I haven't killed anybody, and that should be proof enough.
As we can see, the affected persons often underestimate how badly they are influenced by video games, a side effect of the so-called third-person effect. But why is it that violent video games are so dangerous? There are numerous theories. Some explain short-term effects, other long-term effects. Media priming theory assumes that information seen in media messages is easily accessible for a certain duration. Through repeated exposure, they can build up into cognitive schemata. Violence can become an easy accessible, fast processed response through these associative networks. Moreover, mass media and violent video games often depict a negative, violent image of the world in terms of values and ideologies. Growing up and extensively using mass media increases the chance of seeing this mediated world as legitimized reality. Especially devastating for young people are the implications of the observational learning theory when applied to video games. It is proven that humans learn through observation. Observing violent characters may increase the chance of imitating the violent behavior in a similar situation. In this case, the confusion of reality and fiction can literally be deadly. Mirko is not the only one that suffers under his addiction. His friends are desperately trying to help.
We've tried everything. We couldn't get him away from games, so we thought, why not buy him other games and reduce at least the visual brutality and graphics of the game. But it had no effect.
Is Mirko a hopeless case? Well, although Mirko's fate seems to be obviously connected to violent video games, there is no evidence that this is the definite source of his anger. Connections found are so far still correlative and not causative.
There are days when I think he might get better, and everything will be like it was before he touched his first video game. I believe he is not lost. Sometimes he seems to recognize that his behavior is just wrong.